One positive, one negative, please.
A negative, lack of a leader.
Lack of a leader, okay.
So I don't want somebody to sort of take over.
Okay, fantastic.
And a positive, that we were all equally bad.
We have the Wigan of the Premier League here. Let's not go to win the championship, let's just try and not get relegated. Different motivator, yeah. Our brain throws out serotonin. It can learn. It can learn really well, it can learn really quickly. When it's throwing out adrenaline and cortisol, it can't. The brain shuts down. So people aren't being awkward, their brain is saying, I don't want to do this. It may not be the person saying I don't want to do this, I can't be bothered, I don't give a toss. It's what's happening on the inside. And because they're impulsive, it's not an intellectual decision, it's an emotional response. They can't control it. But if you get people involved in an activity at the outset where they can have a laugh, and even if they fail, or even if they get angry, or even if they get frustrated, they know there's permission there to fail. Because if you help them look at it as in failure can be a wonderful source of personal learning if you choose it to be. If you take a moment to ask me how to do something well or do it right, I'll tell you. Do your students, all of them, know that they can ask you questions and you'll give them time to think and you'll let them have that moment where asking a question isn't a weakness, it's a wonderful strength. Don't cover the silence, because when someone's stopped talking, they're usually just about to start thinking. And when you give them that space, it's empathy at its finest. It's that bedside manner where you do have all the answers, but you don't know their questions yet. So I invite you to invite your students to challenge you. Challenge you politely, challenge you assertively, so that you can help them understand what's in it for them. Because I have never seen a school write people off for the sake of it. It's just, you're not fitting into our system. It's a system. You don't fit in there. I wonder why that is. Fit in here, start to associate positive emotions and memories with learning, and what are you going to do when you get back there? You're probably not going to be as destructive or disengaged, and you might start doing some things that you'd be really proud of. How can I help you do that? How can I help you do that? It frees up their brain to think for themselves. I have observed, not done it myself, I have observed reluctant learners become actively engaged learners who've done some fantastic things. I've seen some of the brightest students fall apart because they can't manage. They're academically brilliant, but when it comes to exam, they fall apart because they can't manage these two things.